Hi everyone, Linda here again with you from Gunlet Lane Jewellery. In this week's beginner series bonus tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make two brand new wire wrapped connector links. These are both quick and easy projects and are perfect for building your confidence with wire. These are the two little links we're going to do. They're lovely little links, I think. So if you'd like to grab all your tools, we'll get started. Okay, so let's get creating this link. So I've cut off 30 centimeters of 22 gauge wire, and I believe 30 centimeters is 12 inches, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to measure down 10 centimeters. So down to here, 10 centimeters is 4 inches. So just let me get that going there. And grab that with my round nose pliers. Okay, and we're taking the long tail of the wire and we're just going to bend it around our round nose pliers 2 times. Okay, so we're back in that position there. And then we're just going to, you can just use your thumbnail, or you can grab a pair of pliers if you like, whatever. We're just going to like break the neck, get that a little kink there. I'll take it off so you can see. Just a little kink in that wire there. And you want to keep, because it's 22 gauge and it's very soft and very thin, you want to keep your loops intact. So leave it on your round nose pliers. And we're just going to wrap that around once, pull it in nice and tight, like that. And then we're just going to spread our 2 wires out across like that. And I can take it off my pliers. I'm going to come in with a pair of flat nose pliers. And I'm just going to come right up against the edge of my loops here and just bend my wire up, and then do the same thing on the other side, right up against the edge and bend that in. And then that'll be a little bit wonky. Well, yours might not be, mine are all the time, so just giving them a little straighten. Okay, then I've got some Mookaite 4mm beads here. I've got a total of 8, so 4 on each side. I'm taking the smallest piece of wire first, and I'm just going to thread on 1, 2, 3. Try and keep your colours fairly even. What have I got going there? Put a yellow one on there. I love these Mookites. It's all the colours of the Australian outback. Okay, so we've got that going. I'm going to take my flat nose pliers now, and on top of that bead, I'm just going to bend that wire over like that. I'm coming in with my round nose pliers. I'm going to grab hold of that short wire there, roughly in the middle, and I'm going to bend this short wire up and over and just rock it forward a little bit. Thing is keeping this other wire out of the way. It's easier to do when you're not under a camera, to keep it out of the way. So I've wrapped that around twice. Get this wire out of the way again. And I'm just going to wrap it around the wire there. Just go around a couple of times. my cutters. Cut that excess wire off. Tapping that down. Okay, it looks a little bit wonky, but it straightens up after a bit. So we're going to put the other 4 on now. Come here. 1, 2, and where's the hole for that one? 4. Okay, so we've got those 4 on there. Bring it in and holding on to it, just kind of give it a little bit of a squish, pushing those beads in together. Just kind of, you know, straightening it, squishing it. Okay, now I've got a hold of these. So up this end here, I'm going to grab my flat nose pliers and I'm going to turn that loop so it's facing up. Then holding on to this end here, I'm going to grab that loop and turn it up the opposite way. So it comes around that way, which helps to center it a bit more, if you can see that. And I'm just going to wrap that wire around. It's 22 gauge, so you should be all right with wrapping it around. So I'm going to go around twice. Obviously you can straighten all of these up later, but I just want it to look a little bit nicer while I'm doing this for you guys. Okay, then you're going to bring this wire here that's left over in behind your bead and wrap it up and between the beads. Move my tools out of the way. And you should be able to do that twice with this length of wire. Hopefully I got my measurements right. I think I did. Just wondering now whether it should have been 35 centimeters. I think we'll make it on the 30. So wrapping around twice, bringing it up and over the back, and then wrapping it around the neck of the loop up this end. I'm just bringing it around to the side there, and I'm going to trim that. Make sure you just trim your wire and, you know, your excess wire. Don't cut your loops. Tuck that in, and then just have a look at it. Make sure you've got everything. Just going to straighten this one up a little bit more. There, that looks pretty good. Bend it back a little bit because it's going to go on a bracelet. I mean, you can use it for anything, but even I would still give it a little bit of a bend even if you're going to use it in a necklace. Now that looks quite nice, like it is with the double wrap, so you can leave it like that. Me being me, I like to play around with things, so I'm just going to come in with my bent nose pliers, grabbing hold of that link and supporting it with my fingers. And I'm just going to give that a little twist and a little twist and the last twist. Just, I think, gives it a little bit more character, a little bit more interest. So that's our little link. And I think it's a lovely little link, especially with the mookaite beads in it. Okay, when we come back, I will have another one for you. Okay, second link. I have a piece of 20 gauge wire here at 15 centimeters, which I don't know what that is in inches. I suppose it would be 6, wouldn't it? Because it'd be half of, yeah, 6 inches. Okay, and I'm using this mandrel here, which I believe is 2 millimeters. Yeah, it would be 2 millimeters. So we're coming into the middle of the wire. Doesn't have to be exact, just roughly. And I'm just going to turn this one over. Bring it around. And now this one's longer than this one here, so we're going to take this one around and bring it up and over. Just maneuver my pliers around again. Now they're pretty even at this stage here, so I'm going to come up halfway with that one. Just change positions of my hands here. So this one I've brought up halfway roughly, and this one I'm going to bring around. Give me 3 loops with roughly the same amount of wire on each end. This one's a little bit longer, but that's okay. You just want it to be roughly. I'm just going to close my loops up, straighten that out a little bit. You want these to come fairly straight out from either side. So that's what we've got. Then we're coming in with our 2 millimeter mandrel again, and we're coming in from the side this time. So it should look like that when you're grabbing hold of it. And we're coming up a little bit on our wire, roughly what would be about 1 turn. We're going to, oops, bring this wire around. Like that. And then we're going to start rolling our wire in. When you get into about here, bring this wire around. Finish the turn. Oh, I didn't bring that around very well. I'm trying to do it under the camera. Finish the turn and then bring this wire around one more time. You can see mine's off kilter there because I messed up that turn, but that's because I'm trying to do this under the camera. So I'm just going to straighten everything up. Bring this around. Grab my cutters. And I'm going to try and cut roughly in the center there so that the cut's less obvious. And just straighten that up a little bit. Just so it blends in a bit better. Pardon me. I'm just going to try and straighten everything up because, as I said, I'm doing this on camera and it's not sitting how I want it to sit. Okay, that looks better. But I want to tighten that in a little bit more. There, that's looking good. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So coming up a little bit, wrapping around. See if I can get this one better this time. Then wrapping in. Bring it into about there. Bring this one around. Finish wrapping in. Bring this around, the tail end of it around. straightening up if you need to. If I do this off camera, I don't need to do this. It comes out good every time, but because I'm trying to do it on a camera, under a camera, it, of course, it's my life story. Actually, I'm going to bring my round nose in and see if I can fix that up. So I squashed them out of alignment. Come in this way. But at least these things happen to you. You can see how I'm trying to fix it. Okay, that's sitting a lot better now. So I'm going to cut that. Okay, I just need to straighten stuff up here. Actually, I want to bring that in a little bit as well. See if I can do it with these. You should be able to do this whole link on your 6-step pliers, but if you have a problem like I had, which you shouldn't have because you're not on camera, then you can use your round nose pliers and just straighten that up a little bit. And that's our second. Let me try and hold this in a way you can see it. It's not going to work. Put it on my finger. There we go. That's our second little link. And so what we'll do with these, my next coming tutorial, which will be on, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, will be on Sunday. We'll put this one and this one together in a bracelet. I have a lovely little design for that. So yeah, if you'd like to see that, then make sure you check out the tutorial this coming weekend. Well, that's it, guys, for this week's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning these 2 new connector links and that they inspire you to start designing your own jewellery using handmade components. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, as it helps support the channel and lets YouTube know you'd like to see more tutorials like this. If you'd like to continue learning, be sure to check out the rest of my beginner series, where you'll find heaps of techniques there to help you build your wrapping skills one step at a time. If you'd like to join my Facebook group, private Facebook group, I'll leave a link down below for that. It's a safe place where you can post your work, you can get advice, ask questions, and, you know, just be around people, like-minded people. Also, too, I'll leave a link down the bottom for my Patreon, where if you're ready to step your wire wrapping skills up a step or 2, I should say, there's quite a few tutorials there for you to enjoy. Other than that, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you all in the next tutorial. Stay safe. Go out there and make something beautiful and have fun while you're doing it. Bye, guys.